It was a strong start, but the offense kind of fell apart in the third quarter. Can you talk about what happened in that third quarter that led to the loss tonight?
Nick, it's not one particular thing. Obviously, 3 quarters, it's a 1 point game. If you look at the first, second, and fourth quarter, we're tied up when you do the math. At third quarter, they beat us 19 points in the third quarter. First time this year that's happened. That's what the final score difference was 19. So the third quarter was obviously it. We got in foul trouble the first half again. We continue for 3 or 4 straight games now. We continue to get key people in foul trouble the first half. We have to sit them a little bit. We come out the second half and we pick up a quick foul or two right off the bat. And so we feed right into there. You can't make mistakes against teams like that. And then, so we're having to play different chemistry of people, and it results in 18 turnovers, I think 12. That's the way we started the second half. If my memory serves me, it was at least 4 or 5 trips in that third quarter. We didn't even get a shot off. 4, okay. We didn't even get a shot off. And we turned it over like 4 straight trips. Well, they go and convert on that, and when you're playing a 3-point shooting team, the problem is we compounded it because we tried to make it a 2-point game by not doubling up the post player for most of the night because we know they shoot the 3 so well. You can recover 2s. But then we foul her and we make it a 3-point night by fouling her on a 2-point shot. So we were shooting ourselves in the foot the entire night. So we just kind of got mentally down in that third quarter. We lost our focus because we're playing different combinations of different people, and we just couldn't find it. Tried to come back a little bit in the fourth quarter, obviously, but by that time the damage had already been done. But turnovers tonight kicked our butt. They did a great job isolating us in the post in there, and then we started doubling up a little bit, trying to take her points. Then they started hitting threes. So, and a team like that, that's what they make you do. Make a decision. When you do, they get you on something else. That's why they play for national titles every year.
Bria went for 19 and 10. She had a double-double. Tasia, 18 points. Not as many rebounds because of her matchup. What do you think of their performances tonight?
Oh, Bria and Tasia, I'm pleased with them. They're gonna, most of the time, they're gonna come in and give us what they got. Not making excuses for Tasia, but remember she turned her ankle in that last game last week. Today is the first time that she's played since last week. I'm worried about tomorrow being a little tender on her, obviously, because she was on crutches for the first 2 days, so she's a little sore, obviously. So she gave us what she had. You could tell that she was a little bit gassed out there at times with some of her finishes. But I don't want to entirely blame us. Union is good. You know, they're tall where they need to be. They can shoot the lights out of it. They beat you inside. They don't make mistakes very often. But when you make mistakes as many as we did tonight, they're going to capitalize that. And that's the mark of a great team, that capitalize on your mistakes. So my hat's off to Union. I mean, I thought they did an outstanding job tonight, adjusting in the third quarter, and we just didn't have an answer.
So what do you think you can do differently tomorrow that might can help swing the...
Number one, keep people out of foul trouble. They've got to understand we got to move our feet. When you play a team like Union that's constantly moving, you can't stand still on defense. So we worked on that all week, and we just became stagnant and stood a couple of times, and it cost us. So we've got to keep people out of foul trouble, obviously, and then we've got to, we'll break it down now, make our adjustments where we need to, but obviously we got to contest the 3 a little bit better and make some adjustments on the post game. But we got to keep them off the free. They actually shot 10 more free throws than we did tonight. I think it was 23-13 shot at home. Give me a stinking break. We didn't get to the rim and finish. They drew fouls. We didn't. We just threw up crap. So we've got to do a better job of keeping them off the free throw line. The first half, I thought we did a great job of taking away their break from them. They only had 1 bucket, I think, in the first half. And last time we played them, they had 21 points on the fast break. So we did a better job of taking that away, but then we'd give it right back by turnovers, and that kicked our butt. So we got to limit the turnovers. We got to find 5 or 6, 7 people that are going to play consistent, not in foul trouble, that we can play and get that chemistry down.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick.